Hello YouTube, and welcome to another gameplay of Grim Dawn with the Ashes of Malmore DLC. So today we will be helping out, so we'll help Barnabas with the water pump. Um, I already did the catch up research, it was just a talking, you just talk to him and he gives you a free skill point. So let's get our skeletons out. So our spectral binding. So one thing that I did want to look at today was our devotion. So as I said before, your devotions you only get 55 points to unlock, and as you can see, there is quite a few that you can get into. And as I was looking around, oh, I just had a moment ago. Oh shoot. Oh, right over here. We're going to do vitality with the bleeding. I believe it's bleeding that we want to do. Take a look here. Yeah, vitality with the bleeding set up. So if you come over here and you highlight, this is the first one. It requires one affinity with the green, which is your Eldritch Energy. So it's the Wild Force and Magic, and the Metaphysical Realms Beyond the Veil. So essentially, it's your magic stuff. So we need to find one right here. And by clicking that, we have unlocked all of these. Now some of you might be like, well, what do I do if I, put it in the wrong point or anything like that? Well, if you come this way, there is
Greetings,
this person
child.
you can talk to.
I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has
You
left
can
you.
talk to her about
Should
this
you
if you'd
require
like.
it, I offer spirit.
So, yeah. Now you can talk to her. You can for Iron Bits, which is the currency again, pretty easy to get. You can reset your skills, but for your devotion, it costs ether crystals. To remove one, it costs 25 Iron Bits and 1 ether crystal. So you have to be careful with that. Those are a little bit more expensive. So, and again, I'm saving my points right now because I'm trying to find a weapon that would best suit my situation. My personal goal overall later on would be able to come in and oh my gosh, I apologize. Reaper's Touch. Gets cold damage, quite a bit of damage all in all, to be honest. Like quite a bit, but that's required level 17 first off. So 11 more levels. So that's, yeah, it's gonna take quite some time to get that. So let's see what this person's got. I'm sorry to bother you, but if you're headed out towards Whitmore, could you keep an eye out for my brother? Who is he? His name is Milton Hart. He was a soldier in the Imperial Army. When he fled Burwich, he volunteered to cover our CAP. He always has a penchant for heroics, but it has been weeks and we have not heard from him. I tried to think he may be one of the dead. He has always worn an amulet I gave him years ago to keep him safe. Now I fear it may be preserving him in undeath. I wish for nothing but my brother be allowed recipes. Will you do this for me? Of course. We last saw each other in the Salton Hollows in Rightmere, so I'm afraid he's still out there. So we'll do what must be done. So we're gonna have to kill the poor guy, probably. Unless he's still alive somehow. I heard you've been cleaning up out there in Lower Crossing. If you're going to keep fighting those bastards, you'll need better equipment than that. Here's something that you'll never like to see again. This world change or something for nothing. Take some iron coin off my hands. I don't need it anymore. Why are you helping me? You see, they killed my animal back when the village was first overrun. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back, and if it tries, I'll put a bolt through its skull. I've got nothing left but revenge, so I'd pay good iron to those willing to put down those abominations. Take Ferris, Julius, and Niga, for instance. Used to all be good men, defenders of the Empire. Now nothing more than shambling fiends walking the swamplands right here. Slaughter them. Put them in the dirt like they ought to be, and I'll give you some iron from my stash. I'll put them down. And he gave me 250 iron, just for, accepting that. There we go.
left.
Now, some people do like using the pistols and stuff. I personally don't. Oh. I did not know I had that, to be honest. Let's switch that out. Silly me. We're 88. So I personally just sell all those that are unnecessary. I always like to come over here because I don't have any rings yet, so I always like to see if I can afford a ring. If there is anything worth it. Anything that might be worth it. You can find rings, stuff like that later on. And I like to see, like, I don't have any shoulder pieces. So I should see if he's got any good ones. Or any at all. He's got basic ones for 89. I'm not seeing any others. Right off the back at least. I will gladly do those. That'll just give me just better defense. And then, I don't want to waste too much of my money. It is still somewhat limited.
It's a good use.
Alright, so let's head down to the pumps. Or the water. Yeah, the water pump.
The captain send you over? You must have searched the ruined house.
I got the scrap he needs.
Did you get the scrap?
Oh, whoops, I have to go grab it. So luckily from my other gameplays, I've been holding on to that scrap. You may not remember what it is, but it's a purple material. There. I can actually run to get it. I'm a cheapskate. I like to hold on to lots of stuff. That is scrap. So we need 3 of 5. I could have sworn I had more in here. Well, I'll be damned. Oh, looks like I have to go find some still. So, let's go find some. So I guess we will head down and slay first the rotted, Ilfus the decayed, and Niga the withered. Nigan. Oh my gosh. Nigan. That sounds like a horrible word I shouldn't be saying. What? There's an item up there? How do you get to that? Ah. Let's take a look at that item. Now, I ain't a decent man, I sure ain't good at writing, but words need to be get out about what this place really is. This prison, it ain't like no joint I've ever been in. I've seen double my share. Men don't stay here long either, and some lads they haulin'. They ain't criminals, I know. Moment I see a man, I can tell by their eyes. What he done? These boys, I see fear. I see this warden a couple times. Big man in black armor. If you ain't no better, you'd think he was on the wrong side of the bars. Every day, he and his lackeys take prisoners out to this hut in the yard by the dozen. They ain't never come out. Later, wagon rolls by the hut. It's always lease wolves. They don't let us out ourselves no more, but I can tell there ain't much of us left. The halls are quiet. I'm the last man in my row. The others, they were taking yesterday's batch. I ain't asking for pity. I know my end's in that hut, but perhaps this note will be my one good deed in my pathetic life. Ain't that a pressing thing? Perfect, so we have 3 more points. So, let us I should get to here, get that going now. Okay, it takes a little bit longer to recharge, but in return... There. Alright. Yeah. Ega? So we want to get to Whitmere. So let's see what we complete first. If we kill off all the people, or we find the scraps and go to the jail. Oops, no, let's not worry about that yet. Oh my gosh. There we go. Let's hide that. Excuse me. Whitmere, yep. Alright, let's head to Whitmere. Yeah, play lazily. Dang. You guys are kicking my butt. Embarrassing, actually. Oh my gosh. Getting my butt kicked so bad here. I'm the same level as this guy, and I can barely kill him. What the actual heck? Jeez, I suck at the game. Is this the secret? Nope. Oh my gosh. There's like little secret entrances and whatnot you can go through. Nope. No shit. Oh, I went the wrong way. Cause you know, I smart. Alright then, nope. Oops. Go this way. This way. So we can go this way. Ah, poison good. 2.2 energy per second, 13 casting speed, 12% cooldown, bonus plus ball pass plus 4. That's actually very good. Let's slap that on. Okay, let's just do this for now. So I can get some more damage, a little more health. You know, that type of fun stuff. And for those of you already wondering, you can rotate the camera around. I just prefer to have it set in the default position, it's just easier for me. Nasty little creature. Yeah, scrap. It's 4 down. Oh, whoops. Missed an enemy. Or not. Alright, let's go down here. Let's check out this place. It is worth checking out a lot of these. Oh, okay, that was causing me constant damage, so stay out of the water. It is worth checking out all the little caves and stuff. And you'll never know what you're gonna find. Let alone the experience for coming in and killing the enemies alone. See? Level 8. Alrighty. Boom. All the scraps died. So I guess we'll do that today. Let's see. Ow. Okay. Nope. This stick's gonna die. Come on. There, she's alright. Oh, apparently there's a heroic guy. Alright, so let's see what spoils we got from that fight. If I remember my buttons. So we have the Shaman's Novice Tunic of the Mountain. Higher armor with increased health, physique, spirit, energy regeneration, armor, and 1 Devouring Swarm. Don't know what Devouring Swarm is. I don't have it, I don't think. Player level 12. So I'll save that. Impervious Fur Line Mantle of Protection. Much higher armor. Defensibility plus 6. 9% pierce resist. 12% lightning resist. That's always good. That's a creepy noise. And like always, we come here to level up. And let's see here. So let's actually start getting an offensive ability. So now we have an arranged offense ability. So I'm gonna hotkey it over to here to my Bone Harvest. I'll show you real quick the Bone Harvest. That's actually pretty cool. That's all it really is. Like it doesn't seem like much, but that's a good wave clear. Alright, so let us actually just get out of here completely. Let's just do a rift travel. We're just gonna head back to Devil's Crossing in general. I always come over here to the salvage dealer. I sell items that are no good anymore to me. Let's see, this is an interesting one. 18% block to block, 6 damage for 5%, 0.5 second block recovery with increased physical damage, lightning damage increase, physical damage increase, internal trauma damage increase, all of offensive abilities, shield block chance up by 6%, poison acid resistant, and either resistant, and it grants a seismic blast, which has 8% chance on block. Seems pretty interesting, but this kind of item, not really my thing. That's for the simple fact that I don't use that type of thing. Oh, look at that, he's got scrap to sell. I always buy the scrap. Now you see that? That is increased energy regeneration per second and a bonus to all damage for pets. That is actually very worth it. And I can just get rid of that because I don't need it anymore. And then I always like take a look at the rings like I said before. But I'm practically broke at this point, so let's just pick up a couple. There. Oops. My bad. Over to here.
Did you get the scrap? Perfect.
Yep.
I'll get the wind. Well, the good news is, since I've cleared out this key will open the cellar.
Alright, so if you kill the sylph, something like that. So that's... He gave me a key, practically, for me to run over here. And to dive headfirst into who knows where. And who knows what. Okay. So essentially we're down here clearing out the waters. Which you would think it's easy, but it is not. Hello. Nope. I always pay attention to the map over here because sometimes they do like this little on the side of the wall. It's a little like I don't know, different looking. Like you'll notice it. That means there's a secret over there. You guys can fight all you want. That's fine. I'm not gonna get in your way. See, it does pretty good damage. Like it's a great wave clear. Like if I'm getting surrounded or some shit, bust that out. Boom. Well, for lower levels right now, it's a great wave clear. As you progress farther and farther, not so easy. And always, always, always explore. See, I like using those type of guys. Man, that guy got thrown around like a little bitch. That's actually kind of funny. Anyway, always, always explore. Oh my gosh. Just tossing them around like little bitches. Oh, crit hit. Always explore. You will be surprised at what you can find just by walking in the room and destroying like a box. I was really hoping the moment I said that it would like some freaking awesome legendary item would just show up. But you know, that's just not my freaking luck. Now the burning undead, I always recommend killing them far for that simple little fact that they love to do that stupid ass explosion bullshit. Damn. Now with the ranged weapons, you could actually stand here. If you hold shift, you'll just stand and attack. And you could actually, potentially, hit them from that far with the range gun. Like crossbows, rifles, pistols, you know, stuff like that. But sadly enough, I did not choose to go with ranged weapons. Because, you know, I'm smart. Fuck off. Yeah, see, like there's a lot of enemies, boom. Clear them all with one move. Very nice for when they're mobbing at you. And see, most people will be like, oh, let's just stare at these enemies and let's just hack on down. No, 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 no. Big mistake. You don't just want to rush down there and try to finish the mission. What do you think? This is a freaking Call of Duty or something? This is an RPG, man. Explore everywhere, do everything. I think I explored everywhere, to be honest. Nope, I did not. Did I? I did. Like, I mean, if you're newer to the RPGs, especially when they're like this, or Diablo, or never, you know, Dungeon and Dragon, never, oh shit. See, I made a mistake. I already had to go back because I just saw something. See, that's what happens. Look at that. Look at all this I missed up here. So if you're newer to the RPGs, rule one. Rule one. Always explore everywhere. And I'll say, yeah, I did pause to look at this, but this is a two-handed range. Keyword two-handed. If I was going for a damage output, a DPS myself, I would, you know, immediately jump on it and like swap it in because it's 11 more damage. Problem is this right here, it's bonus to all my pet damage. That's my, you know, skeletons. Faster casting speed, better cooldown reduction, so it's better for casting, which is what I am potentially going for, but not fully. I'm also going to go for some damage myself. So in case I don't have enough energy to fight, keep on fighting myself, I can still, you know, I mean, if I'm out of energy for all my spells, I can still, you know, fight them off. Now see, another main reason why, oh, I just wasted a spell. Just totally wasted that shit. Alright, so. Let's actually beef up my skeletons. Because they're just... not doing much damage. Now see, like for Necromancers, I personally don't like this because the drain and 10% attack convert to health, but it just doesn't do that much damage until you get all the way to here, really. There. Now they actually have a chance. Well, more of a chance. And then, see, they're all gone, so I have to re-summon them all. I am hoping to get one, just one range. Sweet. That actually worked out perfectly in my favor. So the main enemy we are looking for is the Scythe, something like that. Sith. Just, I mean, the evil guys in general. Some evil, creepy evil dudes in general. What the heck I just pick up? Oh, blue pepper gun. Cool. For the simple, so they're like, they look like snakes. In fact, they're there, right there. I have to find pretty much the leader and kill the leader off. Well, the leader of this area at least. Again, this is why I like the bone. Oh shoot, the bone wall, bone harvest. My bad. It's the great clearing. Like straight up, mobs are not that much of a threat. Mind you, they still can be at higher levels, and you know when they get buffs like that. So when they got blue around them like that, that means there is one particular enemy that is in fact buffing them. And it can get very annoying when they have multiple buffs, or you know, they just get that one like chill buff that just messes with you, you know, stuff like that. Wipe those guys out. So I know Yeah, slave Byleth the Corruptor. Not a drop to drink. Because the Corruptor is pretty much damaging the water. I mean, if you think about it, post-apocalyptic times, water's pretty important. So look at that. Look at that. Energy recovering more. Yeah, words. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Take care of that. Yeah, see right there, I got chilled and my running speed is decreased because I've been chilled. And I'm not chill about that. Okay, that's a horrible joke. I apologize. I would never do it again. Okay, I can't make that promise because I'll probably make more horrible jokes for the hell of it, to be honest. See, my ultimate goal is to be able to stand back as a necromancer, have my pets / skeletons do most of the work. Oh, there he is, right there. And me just, you know, just get all the glory for it. So, what is this? It's a quest item, but I don't have the quest yet. So, maybe that's good. Maybe I'll have a advantage later on now. Frozen Heart. Just like one of my ex-girlfriends. Oh shoot. So I fought him before and he is a jackwagon. Cause he's got so much AoE. It's not even fair. Like ever. And those are the like freeze traps that he likes to use. Freeze traps can be very annoying. There. Okay, so food rations, basic stuff. Poison Platinum, Band of the Wolverine. Now you get 2 ring spots. So it does show this one, but I also can automatically equip that one. Combat Pants, much better than what I got. Okay, goody goodies. Resistant leather pants of the wolf. Let's summon some more skellies. Alright, so. Yeah, see, this is required physic. It needs to be so watch. I can just boom, boom. Look, I can equip them now. And I always recommend to click on this because the completing components will be combined. And then this is auto switch inventory. I don't know why I haven't. Oh, what about that later? See, this is now a full component, and it is used in the shields. And when you can combine them in, like you just right click on it, and if you have a shield, it will show up. But because I don't have a shield, that doesn't matter. And then this one is weapon. Use the weapon shields and caster offhands. Now this is for more for lightning setups, which I am not doing really lightning damage. And look at this, everyone's shrine. Oops, my shit is back on. And what does it take? A crystal. Luckily, I have 4 still. And I just got. See, a magic 2-handed mace. Again, I'm not trying. Oh, it does have the casting speed. So I'll have to think about that one, actually. Oh, shut up. Okay. Everywhere's been explored. So, let's just get out of here. And we're just gonna run over to Barnabas.
Any luck clearing out those sliths? They're starting to beg me for water. I don't know how many more times I can say it'll melt your guts before they just rush me and take it. Well done. Once I pump out the remaining poisoned water, the spring should be clean enough for drinking. I'll make sure to let people here know how much help you've been. They'll be grateful if they can get a drink without dissolving their intestines. One more thing. Take my rucksack. Useful for hauling back scrap or whatever else you come across. I'm too old for that stuff now.
That's actually good. So doubles cross rotation's been increased, and my inventory pad has been expanded, and I'm level 10 now. Normally I would cut because I'm just trying to do one mission at a time, but this is something that I do want to show you guys. So when you level up, boom, you can be full on Necromancer, or you can go to a second class and you get some pretty cool stuff. There's some pretty dope stuff you can do. Now, since I'm going mostly spell sets, I'm thinking about going either Shaman, Arcanist, or Oculus, to be honest. Or even Inquisitor. I mean, there's many options here. I don't know, what do you guys think? Yeah, should let you guys decide. I'll check to see what your guys' comments is, and let's say end of the week, Friday, okay? So I'll have another video up by Saturday or Sunday. And let's see what you guys think. So we got Soldier. I'll read off the thing. Soldiers of the Imperial Army were trained to survive in the most hellish conditions and hold the line against the deadliest enemies of the Empire. Soldiers prefer to use close combat weaponry such as a sword and shield, but can also be formidable with firearms, but a soldier may lack in outright damage output is made up in fortitude and leadership. Double-ished, pyromancy, pyrotechnic masters of the Imperial Army. Double-ished are part engineer, part sorcerer. They were used to break enemy ranks and breach fortification with a devastating array of explosive and destructive magic. They usually prefer to fight at range, engaging enemies with guns, traps, and explosives, but they can also be proficient with melee weapons. Oculus, once hunted by Imperial forces in an effort to control Eldritch power, Oculus craft focused heavily on summoning and borrowed powers granted by the three witch gods, Principal, Solgan, and Drig. Their diverse arts include curses, spells that inflict damage with poison, acid, and anthropic energy. Excelling with neither sword nor gun, they can use either to augment their offense. Nightblade. Nightblades were Calcin warriors that sold their service to the great house of the Empire. Nightblade excels with all manner of martial weapons, but are more famed for their deadly blade magic that is the secret of their trade. Nightblades are not suited to go toe-to-toe with tougher enemies and rely on illusion to close for quick, devastating attacks, will fight from a distance with fast metal blades. Me English good, by the way. To Arcanists, the manifest of magic is not some unexplained mystery or will of the gods, but a science meant to be unraveled. This pursuit of knowledge drives all Arcanists, always eager to discover a new technique to make their namesake. Arcanists warp ethereal elemental energy to their will, creating devastating and demonstrative powers that rival smaller enemies. However, such raw force leaves little in terms of defense. Shaman. Hailing from the untamed northern lands, shamans were spiritual leaders and guardians of their people, claiming an astounding attunement to the wilds and their patron deity. Mordrain shamans are capable of wielding the terrible forces of nature against their foes, or even calling upon savage beasts to come to their aid. Shamans excel in the use of brutal two-hand melee weapons, but occasionally adapt to other tools of war when conjuring their primal powers. An Inquisitor. As member of the Steam Illuminati Order, Inquisitors were responsible for protecting the Erland Empire from the dangers of the arcane and the occult. Over the centuries, the Inquisitors gathered countless relics of unmatchable power, but duty sometimes overcome safety, and some of these relics were studied and replicated for use by the Inquisition. While they excel with the ranged weapons, Inquisitors are armed with an arsenal of relics and arcane ruins that allow them to be more than capable in close quarters combat. Now, just to mention, Nightblades do specialize in dual wielding. They can do dual wield melees, and Inquisitors can do dual wield range. Again, one hand, not like two rifles or anything like that. So yeah, if no one says anything by the time Friday shows up, then you know what? I think I might do Shaman. Mostly because I want to check something out. This seems more like a... Huh. Yeah. Maybe I might even run this. I mean, there's a couple of options there. There's a couple of options. Just looking over to see all the things I got. It's pretty interesting, actually. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If it's not decided, then I'll decide myself. Either way, you guys have a wonderful week. I will catch you guys all hopefully on Saturday, if not Sunday. Thank you for watching this horribly made video. If you enjoyed or made it this far, please hit like and subscribe. All that fun jazz. It's really helpful for the team. And yeah, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, all that fun stuff. Either way, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, evening, day, year, if I never see you again. And catch you all Sunday.